Finally, we are here. After 3 years, paying the ransom, paying for shipping twice, we finally have Six Siege, the board game. Now, I'm going to be doing an unboxing and component review, but we're not going to do everything in one video because I think that's pretty ridiculous to have an hour-long video. No one's going to sit through an hour-long video. So I got the all-in smooth operator set. But we're just going to be opening up the core box in this video, and then we're going to have separate videos for each of the different years. So the question is, was paying the ransom worth it? And I'm going to be pretty critical with this unboxing, being nice. I expect this thing to piss gold for all the bullshit we had to go through with this. All right, so seriously. So we got the back. The back looks nice. I do like visually, you can see the game and everything, and we've got some extra things going on there. Now, the scary part about this is going to be that I already seen some people missing pieces. So this is my first time going through everything, opening it up. So hopefully we don't have any missing pieces, because trying to get into contact with Mythic Games is like trying to contact Santa Claus and get a response back. It's just not gonna happen. All right, so here we go. Looks good so far visually. We've got our, what is this, instructions? The paper is a little thin, but not too thin. I will say this, when I did my unboxing for the Borderlands Mr. Torque's game, those instructions, the paper was extremely thin. This feels way better. Like, this is what the Borderlands rule book should have felt like. This, I really like this. This is high quality paper right here. This isn't that cheap stuff. So right off the bat, I think the rule book has good quality paper, which I like. Next we got, what is this? This is the scenarios, I think. Yeah, so this tells us the different scenarios. We have our hostage, the different types of gameplays and layouts, the different maps. So this, again, this feels of nice quality, and everything is color coded, which I do like. So we have like mission selection is in blue. We have like these specific keywords are also highlighted in different colors. So like this is forward planning in black, but then like hostage taken is in orange with the tokens. So this looks good. I do think they did a great job with this so far. So the paperwork, I would say, hey, so far it's looking good. They would like to thank us. Yeah, I bet they would like to thank us for all the extra money we had to pay to save their butts for their miscalculations of using the money improperly, right? So we got our operator actions. Ooh, this has a really nice texture to it. This is very well done. I almost kind of not sure if I want to laminate some of these. I do have a laminator, and I kind of get into like a bad habit of trying to laminate like everything to preserve it. But this feels sturdy, and I like the texture. So I feel like if I did laminate it, I wouldn't have that texture. Just feeling it like is nice. So this high quality, I mean, so far they're doing good. I have no complaints so far. The paperwork is all in high quality paper, which I would expect with all that money we had to spend. This has got our instructions, which just tells us how to put some things together. Nothing crazy there. We've got, this is a whole layout of all the different operators. So this is kind of almost like a poster that you can kind of open up, but I like that it's very quick reference for attackers on one side, and then you have your defenders on the other side, if you can get a better glimpse of that like that. But this, another one, very good quality. We've got, this is stickers. So I know people were saying some stuff about these stickers. You can't really see it on camera. It's a little hard, but these are the actual names of the different characters. And what these do is you take these off and they go around the ring of the different operators. I've heard some people say that it's better to like put a little like slit through the middle, so that way you don't get the bubbles when you're trying to wrap it. So that's just a tip if you have not gotten yours yet. Stickers, they look okay. Next, we're moving on to what looks like the cardboard of the different characters. Let's go ahead. I'm going to open this up. Feels, pops right out. I have our recruit operator. Oh, that's nice. And then if they get destroyed, aka they die, you just kind of flip them, and then it's like, oh, they got the X. So this solid cardboard, I mean, I'm bending the hell out of it, and it's pretty thick and sturdy. If you want to take a look and see how thick that is, I don't know the exact measurement. I'm not good with measurements, but this isn't gonna wear out in just a couple of days. So that looks good. We have all of our other operators. We've got Ash, IQ. Visually, this looks really appealing. Like, it looks legit. Definitely what I am expecting when I pay as much as I did so far. I would say I am pretty happy with this. The ransom, even though it was a lot of money, I am happy so far. I am really digging this. We've got our components. Let's go ahead and let's cut this open, take a look at some of these. And these tokens, they feel pretty good so far. The only thing that I will say is I wish I got the 3D acrylics, the 3D acrylic tokens. I did not get those, and I kind of wanted to get them now, and trying to, you know, trying to get them now is like impossible. It's pretty much, if you didn't get them when you had the chance, good luck trying to get them now. I mean, the tokens look great. I love visually how the tokens look, and they feel of pretty high quality. They don't feel like cheap. We've got our map. Now, this I don't like about the map is the fact that the way they did this, and I'm not going to be able to show you completely on screen because it's so big, but I wish they went with a neoprene playmat. You know, those mouse pad types of playmats instead of the cardboard. Remember, I don't think that was even an option, but if it was, then I definitely missed out. But I would have preferred the neoprene playmat instead of this cardboard, specifically because with cardboard, you get these, like, see that slice through the middle so that you can fold it up and fit it in the box, and that always, like, tends to wear out for me. I hate that. And then, like, when you lay it flat and you're trying to keep it even, I don't know. For me, I don't like these cardboards when they're this big, trying to play on a cardboard mat. I just feel like it doesn't last as long. But overall, this still is like, this is probably what I would typically find in a lot of other board games that use this. So this isn't any, like, different quality. It's about the same quality that you would find on anyone else. And now we have everyone's favorite part, and I believe this is the miniatures. Let's see, how does this open? Now, I do have one complaint with this from what I've found, and that is there isn't a lid. So I don't like how they did this. They just kind of give you this box and they put it in there, but there's no cover over this. To show you a good example, this is the miniatures from the Borderlands Mr. Torque's Badass Arena game. This is how the miniatures look. They have that cover. See how we have that cover for the Borderlands game? They don't have that for this Rainbow Six Siege board game. And I think this, you know, this with this would have been so much better than marketing it in that cardboard and then just having them wide open like this. All right, I put the automatic focus on, so you should be able to see them a little bit better if it focuses. But the quality of these miniatures is astounding. And it's gonna, you know, it's gonna be hard to really see the full quality on camera. But I'm telling you right now, if you ordered this, once you go ahead and you get yours, you're going to be blown away by the detail. There is lots and lots of tiny little details. So the miniatures are absolutely amazing. I mean, they did an amazing job with these. Nothing bad to say about the miniatures so far. They all look exactly like the operators, and they're in like an action pose. So you really get that action feel for what they're specifically good for, right? Like each one has their own special, you know, power, whatever you want to call it. But you can tell, okay, this is our first error. So this is this smoke? And our shotgun is bent. Look at our shotgun. No, so that look at the shotgun. It is not supposed to curve like that. That is an L right there, folks. So that is our first bad thing with the miniatures. It is curved. So just be on the lookout for that. I imagine, can we curve it? No, it's kind of, I don't know if I can bend it back in slightly. I can kind of bend it back into place a little bit. But yeah, this is bending right here. It doesn't look too bad now. I'm kind of, you're gonna have to straighten this one out if yours is bent. But yeah, the shotgun looks weird. This whole shotgun part, I don't like this. So this model for me is a fail because of the way the shotgun is. The pose for this looks awful. The shotgun already looks like it's like bent. The way they have it going around his arm. This is an awful pose for Smoke. Really, I really just don't like the way the shotgun just looks so awkward. This is a bad one for me. I think they screwed that one up really bad. This is Pulse. He's got his little heartbeat monitor tool out, so he's using that along with his weapon. This one looks pretty decent. I can't see any complaints about this. Gun on this, the barrel looks solid, so I would say this is a good one. So far we just got one bad one. I would say this is another solid looking one. I don't want to spend too much time going through all the miniatures. This is Capcan, I believe. Yeah, guy who puts down the traps. That's another one that looks okay. We have Bandit. This one looks good too. Nothing bad with that one. This is probably my favorite one. They did an amazing job with the shield. I believe this is Montaigne. This is Montaigne, not Blitz, because Montaigne has the one that extends. So this one would be Blitz over here. But yeah, this one looks great. I love the shield. The shield is so like ginormous, pretty much the exact same size as the character. So visually, this one is an absolute banger. Probably my favorite one so far. Sledge with the sledgehammer. We have a little bit of like weird bending right there, where his hand meets it. It's not like completely straight. That one's a little bit off, but not that horrible. This one also is another one that kind of has a little bit of bending, what it looks like to the gun. It's not a straight line. The gun goes this way, and then the barrel kind of again is a little bit off. This one looks pretty good too. Nothing wrong with this one either. And then this is Blitz. The Blitz is another one that has that shield. Shield looks good. Everything here looks pretty solid. The gun, nothing wrong with that. So it seems like some of those guns that have like the longer barrels, but this is Tachanka, and his is thicker though, so he doesn't have any bending. It's the ones that are kind of like longer and skinnier. I don't know, specifically that shotgun, if you kind of compare the two, the shotgun just bends, but the Tachanka's barrel on his gun is pretty solid. I mean, this is really like not bending at all. This one feels a lot more solid than the shotgun. The shotgun feels so flimsy. I don't know why. Thickness, probably thickness wise, you can see like a huge difference. If it's kind of hard to really visually see that difference, but kind of get an idea of what it is. As far as the little bombs, they look pretty good. I mean, you can't really mess these up. Then we have our marker, our 6 siege marker, which looks absolutely beautiful. Our drone right here also looks, it's a drone. There's really not a lot you can do with those drones. It looks like what it's supposed to look like, right? And then we have our tokens. This is to like build out the fire and the smoke. These are see-through acrylics. Let's see how the points are. Pretty sharp points, really sharp points actually. And they're not flimsy. These are solid, very, very solid. So they're not gonna break. at least too easy. You're really gonna have to put some force if you really want to bust them open. Check out our rings, see how the rings feel. The rings feel pretty decent. Let's actually try and put one of these on the characters so they lock in like this, and there you go, you have your ring, and then they snap out pretty easy. Oh yeah, that's good. They snap in very well, they snap out fairly easy. And then we have some additional markers. Your tactical inventory, I like the way they did this. We have some punch outs. You can put your pieces in there for your flashbangs, your drones. This is very solid. If you take a look how thick this is, very thick. I mean, this is not going to break at all. Take a look at the back. Nice visual for the back. They could have just kept it plain, but they put a nice visual. I like that. And then we have our tactical inventory. We've got deployable shields, nitro cells, impact grenades. Another one. Look, see, a very thick cardboard. This is not going to break easy. And then again, we have the visual on the back. And then we have some markers. And these, oh yeah, pretty solid ones for this. They are what feel like dusty or something. I don't know, these feel really dusty. I don't know if it's, oh yeah, these are dusty. There's a bunch of dust coming off of my finger from these. I don't know how long these have been. Oh yeah, these are like very prone to being like dusty or something. And I just took these out of the box and they feel like there's just dust on them. But this is your like considered your line of sight, I believe. But we also have this, the little laser, which we'll do that in another video. But these aren't gonna break either. These are pretty thick as well. I like these little line of sights. Just dusty though. I don't know why they're like felt real dusty on my fingers when I was touching them. Other than that, you got some more little pieces, but I think that's pretty much it. Overall, I would say so far the core box has been a W for me. The only bad part that I faced was the miniature that has the shotgun with the bending. That would be my only real complaint. Otherwise, the miniatures look very detailed, and all of the pieces, the paper feels all high quality. So, Mythic Games, pretty good job. I hope you guys and girls enjoyed the video. I'm also going to have videos painting these miniatures. So if you want to subscribe and check out how I paint the miniatures, you know, feel free to. But we're going to do videos for all of the additional years and all this other crap. So I'll see you guys and girls later. Peace.